Welcome, 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 everyone, to You Not Knowing That I Speak. You are live with CQ, and today I am going to be speaking on the non medical home care industry. Just to give you guys a little snippet about me, I've been in the home care industry for over 30 years, believe it or not. In and out, but consistent. No matter how I try to get away from my seniors, I always end up back around them, with them somehow. I love my seniors. It goes way back to my childhood, growing up with my grandmother, always being around her, the church, and so forth, and just being around older people, period. And by the way, I've always been like the youngest one in my group. All my friends have always been much older than me. So there's always been a connection there. So once again, today I am going to be speaking about non-medical home care and that industry. It's changed. Once upon a time, it was just the job people looked forward to going to, having. You would have so much fun. You enjoyed your job. You looked forward to going. Over the last 15 years, all that has tremendously changed. Tremendously changed. And when I say change, change is good when it's for the better. But when it's for the worse and things don't get better, then that's not a good thing. For instance, I'm going to be in and out with this, but to sum it up, racism is real. And what I've grown to know, and I only speak from experience, in the non-medical home care industry, a lot of the clients that you get or patients that you get when you're an African American and you go into their homes to help them with their needs, okay? Hear what I'm saying? Their needs, whether it be their personal care, whether it be companionship, whether it be trying to prepare them a meal, whether it be even making their bed up, there always seems to be a problem with them trying to talk down to you, belittle you, and act as if you have no common sense. Now, some people may not have common sense because we're in a world where a lot of people don't have common sense. But for those who do have common sense and other skill sets, you got to give them credit where credit is due. Now, sometimes people don't know that because me, for instance, I don't go in there telling them all about my background, like my other skills and my education and all that, because I don't feel it's relevant unless a conversation comes up and then I mention it. But just to go in there and just put it all out there, I've never really felt the need to do that. I go there to provide a service. That's what I do. I'm in and I'm out. But what I've noticed is that a lot of times, and I'm going to say 85% of the time, a lot of them try to treat you as if you are oppressed and back in our ancestors' days and times. Yes. One example, I have a lot of examples, but I'll just give you a couple. One example was I had one lady to tell me that my purse couldn't go on the chair, it couldn't go on the doorknob, it had to go on the floor. And I had to let her know that at my own house, I don't even put my purse on the floor. I'll put it on the doorknob or on a chair or on the hook that I have. So that was, one situation. And another situation I had was the lady said that she didn't want no one black coming into her house. Yeah, for real. She didn't want no one black coming into her house. So the name threw her off. My name had thrown her off. So when the caregiver who I was going to be relieving for this particular case, this was when I was working with an agency, by the way, she ran out and she said, "Oh my God, the agency, they didn't tell you." And I was like, "Tell me what?" "That this lady doesn't like black people." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, let me still just try to go in there and just, maybe I can make an impression or maybe she'll look at me different." When I went in there, the lady had a bed that you could see down the hallway and who came in and who went out. And so she was waiting. So when I entered, she immediately seen me, of course, and right away said, "Get her out. She does not want anyone black, African American in her house." So I was like, whoa, this is really for real. There's so many other situations that I've encountered with this racism, but that's another topic. But just to stay on topic, again, the non-medical home care industry has changed. People do not appreciate quality people who come into their homes, especially when they're African Americans. They try to have you to do things that you're not supposed to do. And like I tell them, I'm here to make sure, one, you are safe, you are comfortable, and you are good once I leave. They want you to come in there washing walls, mopping floors, scrubbing floors, you know, cleaning all behind toilet seats and toilets and rearranging furniture. I mean, just doing things out of the ordinary. And I tell them, look, the services that are covered up under a lot of insurances are very basic. When you want refrigerators moved, microwaves moved, deep cleaning, that's when you need to call a cleaning service to come in and do that. Again, we only provide the basics. So with that being shared, I have to go back and share this. Things get misconstrued because when people are marketing a product, they'll have these people under the impression that their insurance coverage will cover for them to have these services. And oh, the caregivers, they'll go in and do this and they'll go in and do that. Yes, they'll do the basics because that's what's covered and that's what's supposed to get done. But they don't tell them that we don't remove refrigerators, we don't remove microwaves, we don't remove furniture, you know, we don't do walls, windows, we don't do yard work, all that. We don't do all that because, first of all, if something goes wrong or something happens, we're reliable. And this is another thing a lot of people don't know. But if you are a small business, a non-medical home care business, a lot of the insurances will not even cover a lot of things that they don't even tell you about. So you have to be careful too, because then you'll be in trouble. And then once you're African American, I have to keep saying that only because of my own personal experiences. Once you're an African American, oh, you can hang it up. You're going to get a hard time. You're going to definitely get a hard time paying your policy and all, policy current. Maybe you've never had any claims against your policy or anything like that. But because you're a small business, African American, you know, you go through all these questions, which I get it. But then some questions are just like, now, wait a minute, this is a business. So just kind of like let people know the truth, what really goes on. So that way people won't have this misconception about non-medical home care agencies are not good. No, we're great people. We're good people because we have a heart, and it's not for everybody, this industry. It really isn't. Some people are in it for the money. Some people are in it because, hey, whatever the reasons. But for me personally, I've always been in it because I've loved being around my older people, though you can get some cranky ones, but you get some that are very, very sweet and appreciate you and will love you and you'll grow bonds with. A lot of my long-term clients have been the best clients we've built that family-like relationship with. So there's some good people out there, but again, only from experience I speak. 85% of my experiences have been with racist people. So I really feel that this is something that just needs to be shared, to put it out there so people will know. So whatever race you are, I'm not calling no specific race because you know who you are. Get it together. Treat people right, because when you get a cut, guess what? There's only one blood. Like there's only one love. So there's only one blood, and it's all the red color. So get over it, because guess what? You're going to need our services. And 9 times out of 10, your own people are not trying to help you the way we come in there to help you. They don't go above and beyond the way we will come in there to go above and beyond. Okay? So keep that in mind. Just want to share that. I will be doing another video talking about something else. But hey, just a heads up. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. You can always reach out to me. CandiceQLifeStories@gmail.com. Stay blessed. Peace. Boom, 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 boom.